Now, one of the things that I want to address is a fairly well-known technique and tactic that's been used in law enforcement since about the 1980s, I think. All right? It's referred to as ask, tell, make. Now, in order to understand what I'm about to say, you need to understand the history. I had an opportunity to talk to Steve Pappenfuss, who was one of the originators or the originator of the concept. And in his particular case, he had a class of recruits, and every different class of recruits has a different personality. In this particular class, they couldn't get the students to engage physically. They were fine talking, but when it came time to go hands-on, there was a great deal of hesitation on their part. So basically what he told the students was ask them, tell them, and then make them if you don't get compliance. Unfortunately, that concept, much like the 21-foot rule, which isn't a rule, was then widespread and delineated with a misunderstanding of the history and the concepts behind it. There is no three-step process when dealing with people. Every situation is going to be unique. Every situation is going to be different. Police work isn't baseball, where you get 3 strikes and you're out. Sometimes talking isn't going to solve the problem. We need to take action immediately. Having the patience to listen to and try and talk someone down, to talk them into the handcuffs, to talk them into compliance, to talk them into a safe position for you and them, will take more than a 3-step process. So if you're utilizing the concept of ask, tell, make, I would ask you to seriously reconsider that strategy as it plays out under that theory. Because a lot of times what cops are doing is they're not de-escalating, but escalating the situation because they're pushing forward, they're getting close, they're causing anxiety, they're triggering a fight response, all right? They're causing an increase in emotion because they're attempting to follow that procedure. So be aware of that. Know the law. Know what you can and cannot do. Engage in ongoing training and practice with your words, tactics, and tools. And learn to read each individual situation and employ the tactics and the tools that will minimize resistance and increase safety for everyone who's involved.